With greater mobility, better protection, and stronger firepower, the SAF's TERREX Infantry Carrier Vehicle gives the Motorised Infantry Battalion the edge in combat. And with the battlefield management system on board, the battalion is plugged into a network of sensors and shooter platforms in various integrated operations.
Broadly, I must say there is no change from the light infantry in terms of us still being a terrain-centric force. Now that with the TERREX, it actually affords us more reach. It actually affords us more firepower to be able to overcome strong points of the enemy. It affords us more C2 capabilities like the BMS for us to be able to better command and control our forces through enhanced situational awareness.
While familiar with the more conventional battlefield terrain, the Motorised Infantry Battalion is also trained to take on urban objectives. And there are a few ways they can do so.
There are different kinds of assault. We can do mounted assault or dismounted assault. So mounted assault is whereby the troops are staying in the vehicle. The vehicle will come in, we act as a fire base. We will try to take out as much enemies as we can see using the remote control weapon system. And then after which we will dismount the troopers to clear the buildings and so on and so forth. But for dismounted assault, we will stop outside. The troopers will dismount and they go on foot into the objective.
Troopers transit easily into light infantry on foot to continue the battle. The troopers wear the Advanced Combat Man System or ACMS, complex computers the size of mobile phones.
Get the MG on the third floor. Roger.
Beyond their line of sight, the system tells dismounted troopers everything they need to know during the battle. The principle behind the ACMS is synergy. Synchronized with the BMS in the TERREX, every component in the battalion talks to one another to help them fight better.
Because of the Advanced Combat Man System that's connected with the Battlefield Management System BMS, we're able to identify and monitor where our troops are. If we're firing in direction and we know that there are troops there, we want to prevent fratricide. Furthermore, if they see an enemy, they can point out to the TERREX, and if we want to use more firepower to engage the enemy, they can either come back to the TERREX or they can just mark it there and the TERREX go in to engage the enemy.
When I'm dismounted, I can connect through data or voice to my TERREXs, which means that even when I'm dismounted, I can control my TERREXs, how I want to deploy them and all.
If we short of manpower and our section is down, we can just comms our PC and he will know our exact location where to send the rest of the section or the platoon to reinforce us. There's a medic button, so when you press the medic button, the platoon sergeant who's always behind the platoon, right, he will engage the platoon medic to bring them forward and help to evacuate the injured.
Even though we have all these systems in place, everything remains the same. We are still infantry. When we fight and assault an objective, we still have our basic fundamentals. We still need tough soldiers who have the discipline and also the perseverance to fight.
TERREX is just a platform in itself, and I think at the end of the day, it really depends on how the commander wants to employ it. So I think what is more important is about understanding the capabilities that it brings to the table and understanding its limitations, and then just employ it accordingly.